Hello, good morning, guys. Namaste, and welcome back to another vlog. So, the plan for today is I'm going to travel from Agra to Rishikesh, which is almost all 500 kilometers, which is going to take me approximately 8 hours of a drive. I'm very excited about the terrain because I'm reaching mountains. So, for the first 200 kilometers, I'm going to drive through a beautiful highway, which is called Agra Mumbai Highway. It's a clean highway. You can actually cruise in the highest speeds. After that, I will be entering into the mountain terrains and then really can enjoy this drive which I have been waiting for all this trip. Coming to the Agra, I really have great memories in the Agra. My first backpacking actually happened to Agra. I remember coming here when I was 22 years old. I have almost all volunteered here for a month in hostel and was visiting Taj Mahal every day. I still remember me volunteering in this hostel, met almost all 200 to 300 people from across the world who were sharing their beautiful experiences, how they felt about love, how Agra was so special to them. Even this trip yesterday in my hotel, I met few people from Africa, few people from Europe. They were also sharing and expressing me about that calling was coming for them and they were really wanted to visit Taj Mahal. Their coming to India and experiencing this culture made them speechless and they have got a lot of memories to carry back home, which were good stories and inspiring stories. Listening to them and understanding our culture much more deeper, and felt very strange that they were speaking words like karma, faith, hope, your reason to come back to this place, and that their roots and their ancestors were coming from India. This kind of words almost all made me so happy that they are still connected to our country, which I am very proud of, where we can inspire about love and share about emotions and teach the other people around the world about the feelings and emotions which usually our country is mainly famous for. Other countries are very great at the knowledge and information, but coming to emotions and feelings, we as a country are very unique than any other country in the world. So this place is a very emotional place and the emotions speak louder than thoughts here. Maybe because Radha and Krishna stories were around here. Mathura is almost all 100 kilometers away from here. I believe the roots are coming from there and that's why the love around this place is still sticking around, of course. The Mathura still doesn't have that much kind of a trace, but I feel that the energy is circulating from that place to here. And I also met some people on this way who were sharing that the whole concept of the Radha and Krishna is a message that they were trying to spread the love across the whole country. It was not two entities or two bodies coming together and trying to teach us the relationship between two individual people. I think that is the message which really sticks in this city. There is something about this place that really speaks, and that is love. And that's why I really like the city, and it really teaches me a lot of emotions where I really learn about being human and just be little silly and get ease about my own human life where thought is not ruling all the time. You still have emotions uh, which play in you, and this is the only beauty actually in the human which is really separating us from any other knowledge on the planet Earth. It's so beautiful and vibrant to watch and feel emotions exchange here, which are coming from all across the world. That's the beauty. The feelings are coming all across the world, where we are all becoming part of one consciousness in aspect of emotion. In thoughts, you can vary in numerous ways, guys. So that is Agra for me. It's about love, love, love in the air. So right now we are on the highway, guys, as you can see. This is a very beautiful clean highway. You have 4-lane road where you can cruise in the speeds you can. I don't know the speed limit about this highway here, but I'm cruising and having fun as I need to. I'm almost all going in 140 to 150 on this highway, doing this aerodynamics technique and having fun across this fun. This highway actually is so cool and fun to ride, guys. It's really a good highway. I really felt very strange that I need to pay toll charges for two-wheelers also. So far, almost all I traveled 140 kilometers. I need to go through the three tolls and I paid almost all 250 rupees just to cross this highway. This is not bad, which is strange. I'm just letting you know that I don't usually see this. I don't mind spending 250 rupees. They can also ask much more money and give me this kind of roads. I would be really happy to be paying them and feel so good to ride and drive in this kind of roads. Maybe if the country can still do more of these kinds of roads and then they can charge, I would not regret to pay them and would have really great fun driving on these highways, at least till reaching the mountains. If the whole country had good highways like this, come on guys, the drive is going to be really fun. I think that would be happening in the future where I could see much more cleaner highways like this in the future so that we can have a great time driving them. By the way, guys, today's voice over may look a little out of sync because from yesterday's ride, I really screwed up my mic and media set in the rain. So right now, I'm doing the voiceover for this. So that's why you may see some of the clips are now out of sync to the lips to the video. Because the audio is completely unusable from the yesterday's video, guys. So I'm doing a voiceover. Whatever I'm speaking right now is being recorded after the take. I'm just telling all this through my heart. I really don't complain about the fault of the mics because of the rain. Because this city is so connected to me, somehow I felt God gave me a chance to speak from my heart and give me this new challenge so that I can do a voice over. That without seeing a video, just speaking out of my heart, sharing the experiences which I just have it in my memory in the back end, where I'm not seeing the video right now. I'm just seeing the audio waveforms and trying to express whatever I felt in this journey. This is a very good challenge for me. This is actually a really good exercise for my memory and my feelings. So now I feel a little more proud and connected that I am really having a great grip on the experience of this travel, where it's sticking in my nose, where I can thoroughly see almost every cut and explain you guys how this journey is really happening and going on. The funny part is I screwed up driving in this highway for super speeds and then just burned out of all my fuel. Then I did not see the fuel indicator. Somehow my bikes gave up on the reserve indication. I could not feel the slowness of the bike. I completely drained fuel somehow. These two people who you are seeing right now came like gods, gave me some fuel so that they are guiding me to the fuel station nearby. This is a dumb decision that I have done in my life, not watching the fuel. As you can see, the meter I have covered in front of the bike. So that gave me an error that I did not have an idea how much of a fuel is still left. Yesterday there was almost all 1500 rupees of the fuel. Maybe because of the speed it got really evaporated so quick. I have no idea that this bike is going to run like that, which was so unexpected, and finally I am continuing this journey. So finally now I have reached the fuel station. As you can see, now I got my fuel back. So I'm still keeping on track of the fuel from now on and being more conscious how much fuel is being there in the bike. Somehow my calculations went wrong, but still that's an experience to happen. All this for the sake of this story. And for the sake of me improving better in the future. So I'm not that kind of a guy who blames the situation. I only learn from the situations which made me put in the worst case so that I can learn from them and maybe not repeating that kind of things again in the future. It's also proved me that I am not alone. There is a force which is always around me. Within 5 minutes, these guys came out of nowhere and helped me. I feel like something is always listening to me and always being around me helping. When I am doing a solo trip, I feel there is a much more bigger consciousness present, which is always there with me. So that's why I do most of the solo trips, because I really feel so connected to this huge, more bigger source of consciousness. You just gotta take a leap of faith and just catch your dreams, yeah. So on this point, I have finally reached Delhi. So I have drove 200 kilometers till now. Delhi is a very emotional and experiential city for me, guys. I still remember when I was young, I came to Delhi and realized how many possibilities are there in the human race and how vividly and colorfully people live and how big is the world. This is where my consciousness has been expanded and entered into the bigger game of the reality of the world. This is actually a very connected city for me because it taught me a lot. This city taught me where I need to be and where I should not be, and made it more emotional and made me evolve so fast. Seeing all these people, I exactly know where I need to be and where not to be. This was an awakening city in my life. Driving through these roads is giving me all the memories back. All the lessons which I learned are coming back in front of my eyes. This is a very good experience and a time where I recollect all the journey and take the future steps in the future, of course. You need to remember where you came from so you can be better in the future. That's what Delhi is for me. Usually I don't like driving in the morning in the Delhi. I used to drive in the nights when the whole city is lit and it's more colorful. Too many lights become too colorful. I definitely have no dare to drive in this traffic, so I escaped now. I'm going from the bypass and reach the highway. As you can see, I've almost all reached Rishikesh. I'm 50 kilometers more to reach Rishikesh. As you can see, the sun behind me is a beautiful sunset. I came at the right time. Even Rishikesh is so emotionally connected to me. I call it spiritually awakening place for me. This place is really something, guys, that I don't want to miss in this trip because this is where I sketched all the visions of these future plans for me, which is going to happen in the near future. I stayed in Rishikesh for almost a month, so all the emotions for me come from Agra, but all the visions for me come from Rishikesh, and all the experience in between come for me from Delhi, of course. So this is a golden triangle for me. This is a golden circuit where I evolved a lot. In these three areas, they are very emotionally connected to me. We will be almost all reaching the place in 10-20 minutes. The traffic is too much here. Maybe the Chandigarh traffic and the Chardham traffic, the river rafting traffic is too much on these highways. A lot of people are coming, so I see a lot of traffic, but I'm still thinking and being positive just driving through these roads. I'm really glad that I have a two-wheeler because I have been seeing the four-wheelers on the road. They're really stuck for almost an hour, guys. So I must say I'm lucky and I almost all made it and I have reached the destination. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Sorry for the audio. It was very hard to do this voiceover, but it is a good experience for me. See you guys. Take care. Bye bye. Keep